Before farmers or people who want to indulge themselves into poultry farming, before they always start up with the farm, they always ask themselves, and some or most of the people always do what we call cost-benefit analysis. Cost-benefit analysis, for example, is knowing how this business that you're going to do is going to benefit you, or it's going to how you're going to make profits out of it. So you get a couple of businesses, like if you want to do broilers and layers, which one has more profits than the other? That's what you call a brief cost-benefit analysis. But also, most of the times, farmers want to know how they are going to minimize on the costs of production in their farm, and also maximize on the profits on their farms. It can be whatever department of poultry farming that you are in. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a few of the tips that has helped me to maximize on my production and minimize on the costs of production in my farm. So I'm going to give you how you can save a few of the dollars in your poultry farm through doing these a few of 5 things that I have been doing and I have witnessed, and they have helped me save a lot. So my name is Skills of Skills Organic Poultry Farm. Here at Skills Organic Poultry Farm, I give tips and tricks on poultry farming and farming in general. So if you have not yet subscribed, or if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscription button, because it helps our videos go viral. So you're welcome, and stay tuned as I take you through these tips or on tricks how I managed to save a few of the shillings in my poultry farm. So number one is effective and efficient feeds. 50% in poultry farming goes into feeds, and 50% goes into profit. So you can imagine, if you ever save, or if you can make your own food on poultry farming, you'll save about 30% more of the profit. So it means you'll be saving 70 to 80% of the profits in poultry farming, because birds eat a lot and feeds consume a lot of the costs in production of poultry farming. Let it be broilers, whatever department of poultry farming that you are in. Feeding takes a lot of money. So if you can make your own feeds, if you can plant your own corn, or if you can know how you can minimize on the costs of feeds, you'll save a lot of money. But also, don't forget that the more you minimize on the costs of the feeds, the more the low quality of the produces that you'll be making. So you have to balance and make it a 50-50 when it comes to saving on the feeds. Number 2 is that do it yourself chicken coop. Most of the times farmers want a fancy and very good looking chicken coops, but yet these chicken coops, they can do exactly how the moderate ones, they can keep birds, and they can do the same what the rest of the chicken coops that the other people use, because it is all about creating a convenient environment for the birds to thrive in, not to make it more fancy, to invest a lot in a chicken coop, and yet you're not going to have money to feed these birds. So get very low key or low cheap competitors. They can make for you a very good chicken coop, and you can save a lot on chicken coop, and the money that you have spent in a lot of chicken coop, bigger or a fancy one, you can invest it in something else. Another way is about energy consuming. It can be electricity, or it can be a generator, or depending on where you are. Maybe you are in a rural area or you are in urban areas. always endeavor to save on the costs of electricity. Electricity consumes a lot of money at the farm. Most of the times, farmers, the way they solve this problem is through installing solar panels on their farms, because you buy it once and the sun keeps on the solar keeps on absorbing the sun, and you can use it always at your farm as a source of electricity, because most of the times birds require light 24/7 in their early stages. So you need electricity by all means. And if you go in this kind of electricity where you have to pay through the government or through the authorities, you'll spend a lot of money on electricity. Another way how you can save is water. Birds consume a lot of water. 80 to 70% of the body mass of the bird is made up of water. So birds consume a lot of water. So for you to save on water, in most of the times, you have to install what we call a dam, or you have to harvest your own water through rainfall, because rainfall is godly given gift from us. When it rains and the water goes into the dams, you can always use this high quality water to feed it or to give it to your birds. Water harvesting is also one of the biggest ways how you can save on costs of water on your farm. Lastly, you can also involve your farm in what we call agritourism. Agritourism is whereby you involve your farm into what we call a tourist center, whereby people who want to learn about poultry farming, or people who want to come and visit your farm, pay some small money and come and visit your farm to see on what you do, how you rear your birds, how you feed your birds, how your farm looks like. People are there, they want to see, they want to learn, they want to see how poultry is done. So if you also involve in the farm tours, you'll have saved a lot of money, because this money doesn't just comes in your pocket, but without spending anything. So you just have to go and let people know that at your farm, you invite in farm tours. You can go to schools and invite students and charge them an entry fee and registration fee. And these people, this money will come into your pocket, and it will help you to run a few errands on your farm. So farm tours or agri-tourism is one of the best ways you can also save on poultry farming. So if you involve that in your poultry farm, you will have also saved, and you will have helped your farm to grow bigger. Lastly, having your own hatchery at your farm is also one of the best ways you can save a few of the dollars in your farm. Let me give you an example. Buying one-day chick right now, depending where you are, is at 2,500 here in Uganda, depending on the breed or the type of the bird that you want. For layers, it goes up to 5,500 to 6,000. That's extremely a lot of money if you want to rear thousands or hundreds of birds. So if you get your own incubator and always hatch your own eggs, you'll have saved 50% or 30 to 40% of the costs of production in your poultry farm, because all you need is an incubator and all you need the fertilized eggs. So with these two things, you can always hatch your own chicks, and you can also sell to your neighbors, those who are interested in poultry farming. They can always come to you and sell them their one-day chicks or maybe 1 month chicks, and by that you will have saved a lot of money on your farm. So from the few of the ways how you can save the poultry farm on your poultry farming. That's what I had for you today, and please don't forget to subscribe on our page or on our channel so that our farm can always go viral, and we rise and shine to feed the world because we are farmers. So thank you so much for watching, and may God bless you.